Welcome back or welcome to Swoop Reactions. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and hit share if you care. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all check out what's in the About section to see how you can further support the channel. I appreciate y'all again. Now, this is the reaction and commentary to the King Von is a Girl video created by Conscious X. So this is how it's going to go. We're going to watch the video together. Throughout the clip, I have made some edits, so I'll have put some contribution into this cut of this video. So to see the original cut without the edits, make sure y'all go check out Conscious X's page. And at the end, I will be giving you my commentary and my reaction to the video.
Where's the plumber at? In there?
It's the only deck I've been on that's got a problem, maybe. They supposed to be a Christian deck, but they got a problem with gay people. How you gonna be Christian?
So because of your sexual orientation, you're requesting protective custody, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I get along with, the straight people and their problem, but over the others, they got a problem with me. I don't never start nothing.
Okay.
So in this video, I'm going to be exposing King Von again because recently he admitted in this unreleased footage that he is fruity and attracted to men. And we shouldn't be surprised because, as I told you guys in my 2 other videos, King Von's other character is actually a female.
What do you mean by that?
King Von's other character is actually a female who pretends to be a man. So once you understand his other character, it makes sense that King Von would like men. And it's crazy because they finally put it in plain sight. As you guys can see, old police footage has leaked of King Von asking for protective custody because of his gender preference. So I can't say that word, but basically that word means the gender that you prefer. And in this case, he prefers men. And he says it straight up. So I'm going to play the video for you guys right now. And to avoid copyright, I'm going to just show you guys small clips where he's admitting that he likes men. And I'm going to just react to it as we go along. So here's the first clip.
They supposed to be a Christian deck, but they got a problem with gay people.
So in that first clip, King Von is talking to the police. And he says that he doesn't want to be here because the Christian inmates have a problem with him because he's not straight. So that's basically what he said in that clip right there. And now let's move on to the next clip.
So because of your sexual orientation, you're requesting protective custody, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So in this clip, the police officer is asking a question to make it clear why he's telling them that he's not straight, right? And the police officer says, "Are you asking for protective custody because of your gender preference?" And after the officer says the question, King Von says yes. So right there, he openly admitted that his gender preference is men. Now let's move on to the next part of the video, because in this part of the video, he starts openly showing us that he loves men.
Bye, little Josh.
So in that clip, he said hi Josh in a very flamboyant way, and then he blew him a kiss. And then this is where it gets even weirder because he goes more into detail. Check this out.
I'm gonna fuck you too.
So in that video, he said he wants to F him too. And if you thought that was bad, it gets even worse. Check this out.
They trying to let me suck they dick.
So in that clip, one of the inmates who's not straight said, "You want your D sucked." And then King Von said they tried to let him suck their D. So I can't make this up. King Von literally admitted in plain sight in this video that he was secretly attracted to men this entire time. Not only did he tell the police officer straight up that he wants to be moved because of his gender preference, because he likes men, but then when he interacted with other inmates, he said very nasty things that only a man who wasn't straight would say, no matter what the situation is. And people were trying to say that he was just saying that stuff so he could be in PC, which is protective custody. And one of his friends even supported this idea by defending him and saying, you know, my boy was trolling to get put on another deck. Stop capping. So they purposely put out this video of King Von admitting that he's not straight, and then they get people like this to defend it so that people blindly accept that now their favorite rapper openly said these nasty, fruity things. And even if he was trying to get into PC, you know, that still doesn't mean that he's still straight after doing that. Because as you guys saw, he took it way too far in that video. He blew a kiss to another man. He said he wanted to have relations with that man. Then he said he wanted to suck D. So it just went too far. And even with Gematria, we can see that King Von's name was Von for a reason. Because as you guys can see, Von and this word that describes non-straight men have the same gematria in two ciphers. They both equal 15 and 12 in the reduction and reverse reduction ciphers. And it gets even deeper than that because Von and this G word are also linked in two other ciphers as well. So in the reverse caps mix cipher, we can see that Von equals 59 and this G word equals 95. And 95 is the same as 59, it's just reversed. And then same thing with the reverse satanic cipher. Von equals 135 and this G word equals 153, which is the same number reversed. So this character is linked to this word for a reason, and now we know why, because he blatantly admitted it in that video. And of course, his girlfriend Asian Doll tried defending him and said, guy's never been to jail and it's showing. So I don't know how this is supposed to defend what he said in that video, because just because someone's been to jail doesn't mean they would understand that video. You know, there's many straight guys that go to jail that don't have that same behavior that he did, because their narrative is that King Von was trying to get into protective custody so that he won't get into problems and stuff like that. But that doesn't make sense because his character is portrayed as a bad and violent character, but yet he's scared to be with the general population in jail. You know, it doesn't make sense. So there's just so many ways to debunk what they're saying. You know, they purposely put out this video, like I said, to let us know in plain sight that this character liked men. And I found even more evidence that this character is into this type of stuff. So here's a video where he's on Instagram Live, and apparently he lives in a house full of men, which that alone is very fruity. But he walks into this guy's room, and I assume this is one of his friends because he's like rapping in his face. And as you guys can see, this man is laying with another man in the same bed.
Hey, one of y'all clean up. I'm throwing Hail Marys. You catch this, you getting berry. Smoking on that Terry Berry. They left a Bloody Mary. Pull up with... Y'all tired for her? I keep calling plays like I'm Phil Jackson. And Goofy better tuck his chain.
So that was just way too much evidence to prove that King Von was not straight. Now let's talk about another rapper that got exposed right after King Von, which I actually find to be a distraction. I feel like they purposely put out this video of Lil J allowing another man to sit on his lap in jail to distract people from the fact that King Von just admitted that he likes men as well. So this was all purposely done. But regardless, here's a video of Lil J allowing another man to sit on his lap. And ironically, King Von's sister spoke out about that video of Lil J after he was caught kissing a transformer while being locked up. And apparently she said she knew Lil J was fruity when they fought. So this is very weird because why is she responding to the video of Lil J being fruity, but she's not responding to the video of King Von admitting that he likes men? So hopefully those videos didn't get copyrighted. If they do get copyrighted, I'll put them on my Patreon so that you guys can see the videos, because they're being very censored on the internet right now because they don't want people to know that King Von blatantly admitted that he likes men. So anyways, before I end the video, I just want to show more proof that King Von is Lil Perfect. So as you guys know, I made a video 2 years ago almost about how King Von is Lil Perfect. And then last year I made another video about it as well. So you guys can go watch those two videos for more information about this topic. The links are in the description below. So as you guys can see, King Von and Lil Perfect look exactly alike. They have the same eyes right here, and they're doing the same pose as well. And these two comparisons right here are spot on, because you can see that they literally have the same face. And here's another comparison where they look so much alike as well. So this one is very easy to see, especially in this comparison right here. And King Von does have an older character, but I'll make a separate video going more into detail about that. For now, I just want to point this out because the fact that he has a female character is relevant to the situation with that video of him admitting that he likes men. So a big connection between these two characters is the fact that Lil Perfect is following King Von on Instagram. And King Von actually commented on one of her posts back in 2020. So she posted this picture where she looks a lot like King Von. And as you guys can see, King Von liked the post. And then he commented and said twin. So he's admitting in plain sight that Lil Perfect is his other character. And then apparently he did another comment on one of her posts. And she posted it when he faked his death. And apparently the comment said twin again. And then she said, damn twin, rest up. So they're both putting it right in our face. And if you look at her comments, there's so many people saying that she looks exactly like King Von. And she put it in our face again in this video where she's rapping to one of King Von's songs. And she looks exactly like him in this video.
Got some top from this strip. She from Kankakee, she just brought a Glock with a ruler clip. Oh, met her at the store.
So Lil Perfect's real name is Jasmine Hood. So Lil Perfect's real name is Jasmine Hood. So Lil Perfect's real name is Jasmine Hood. And King Von's real name is Davon Daquan Bennett. And King Von's real name is Davon Daquan Bennett. And as you guys can see, both of their real names have the same gematria as well. King Von's real name equals 75, and then Lil Perfect's real name equals 57, which is 75 reversed. And then we can see that Lil Perfect and King Von's first and last name have the same gematria as well. They both equal 47 and 43. And her Instagram name is I'm Lil Perfect. And I noticed that King Von and I'm Lil Perfect have the same gematria in two ciphers. As you guys can see, they both equal 65. And then King Von's Instagram name is King Von from the O. And I'm pointing this out because their Instagram names are scripted as well, not just their stage names. So King Von's Instagram name equals 43 in the same cipher as Lil Perfect. So these two characters are connected in multiple ways. As you guys can see, Lil Perfect equals 210, and King Von's full name is also 210. And then Von and Jasmine Hood both equal 51. And then here's another interesting connection that confirms that Lil Perfect is one of King Von's characters, because this has to do with her date of birth. So she was born in 1996, and King Von's full name equals 96. So this is purposely done. Their birthdays and their names are scripted with each other. You know, what are the chances that his real name equals 96 and then his other character is born in 96? You know, it's all connected. And then I found a very deep connection with this picture right here. So as you guys can see, she's wearing a 23 Lakers jersey. You guys can see she's wearing a 23 Lakers jersey, which is actually LeBron's jersey because he's number 23 for the Lakers. And this is a big connection because King Von has an album that was named after LeBron James, and he called it LeVon James. So this album or mixtape by King Von is called LeVon James. And LeBron even tweeted about King Von when he died. He said that him and his sons listen to his music, which is weird because his kids are young and they shouldn't be listening to this type of violent music. And now he's promoting that to more young children. But anyways, the connection here is that King Von is connected to LeBron James. You know, LeBron tweeted about King Von, and then King Von has this album named after LeBron James. And then his other character just so happens to be wearing LeBron James jersey. So this is not a coincidence. And if you guys want to watch my LeBron videos, I'll put a link to that in the description. So this connection gets even deeper because of the number associated with LeBron's jersey. So right here, she's wearing the number 23, which is LeBron's jersey number. and Friday equals 23. And the day King Von died was a Friday. As you guys can see, King Von died on November 6, 2020, which is a Friday. And Friday equals 23, just like LeBron James' jersey number that Lil Perfect just so happened to be wearing. So this is all on purpose. And this proves that King Von's death was fake and scripted, because what are the chances that he dies on a Friday and his first and last name have the same gematria as Friday? So Friday is 378 and King Von's real name is also 378. And I noticed that if you translate Friday into Spanish, we can see that it has the same gematria as King Von. So as you guys can see, Friday in Spanish is called Viernes. And King Von and Viernes have the same gematria in 4 ciphers. They both equal 92, 38, 97, and 34 and 43. So this is a huge connection that King Von has to the word Friday, and he just so happens to die on a Friday. So this should show you that his entire death was scripted. I don't even have to go that deep into the gematria to prove this. We can even see simply with his stage name that he's connected to the word killing. So King Von equals 38 and 34, and killing equals 38 and 43. So King Von was scripted to be killed on a Friday. This is why all 3 of these words have the same gematria. And lately they've been dropping a lot of unreleased music from King Von. And of course he had an unreleased song called When I Die. And this was all scripted. King Von purposely waited to drop this song until after his character was removed from the world stage, to put it in our face even more that he was scripted to be a death faker. So now let's get back to a few more connections between Lil Perfect and King Von. So these 2 characters take very similar pictures. Right here we can see King Von holding his O block chain in this picture, and then Lil Perfect is holding her P chain in the same way. And this is a big connection because not only do they take the same type of pictures, but their chains are very similar. So King Von has an O block chain and Lil Perfect has a P chain. So the big connection here is that the letter P comes after the letter O in the alphabet, as you guys can see. So he has an O chain, and then she just so happens to have the next letter in the alphabet, which is P. So that's not a coincidence. And then they even have the same star ring. As you guys can see, King Von has this 5-pointed star ring, and Lil Perfect has the same exact ring, and they both are wearing it on their left hand. And they also do the same type of symbolism. So King Von's favorite symbolism is the vow of silence. As you guys can see, he's doing it right here on his album cover. And then right here we can see Lil Perfect covering her mouth for the vow of silence as well. And here's King Von doing it again. And then Lil Perfect is doing it again. And they even have tattoos in the same place. So Lil Perfect has a J and a H tatted on her shoulders, and King Von has a 6 and a 4 tatted on his shoulders. So this is not really a common type of tattoo. So what are the chances that they literally have the same type of tattoos in the same area? And apparently he got this 64 tatted because he's from 64th Street, which is also scripted. You know, they're scripted to be infiltrating in a certain hood. So King Von was scripted to be infiltrating on 64th Street. And you can tell because his real name, Davon Bennett, equals 64. And then his Instagram name also equals 64. So he was scripted to infiltrate on this specific street. And I say infiltrate because they're not real people. These rappers that infiltrate in the hood are not real. They give this illusion that they're from the hood and that they're a regular person that just so happened to get famous from the hood. But that's not true. It's all scripted, and they infiltrate in the hood to get people to think that they came from the bottom just like them. And now these people that are from that same hood are gonna support them even more. And ironically, Lil Perfect has a chain with the word hood. And she's not even hood, but that's her last name. So that's another connection because King Von infiltrated in the hood. And then his other character has a hood chain, and her last name is Hood. And also I noticed that King Von is always saying he's not from 63rd at the end of his songs.
I'm not from 63rd. We not from 63rd.
And that's very ironic because Friday equals 63 and he died on a Friday. And his death was scripted, you guys. I don't even have to go into detail about it. It's very obvious. You know, this entire thing was fake. They try to say that this picture got leaked and it wasn't supposed to be released, but obviously they did it on purpose. And he looks so fake in this picture, man. This looks very CGI, and even regular people were noticing. You know, they were making jokes saying that he looks like a GTA character, and people were saying that because this is actually CGI, and you can easily tell. And overall, this character is just not a real person in general. As you can see, his face looks very strange right here. And even this guy on the right is looking at him weird because he does not look like a regular human. And then right here, he has this very creepy red eye. So this is also one eye symbolism. So another connection is the fact that King Von's last post on Instagram was this picture right here. And notice how he's sitting outside of the door. And Lil Perfect has the same picture doing the same exact thing. She's hanging outside the door and she's wearing this big jacket with a hoodie. And King Von was wearing a jacket with a hoodie as well. So this could just be a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidences. You know, they're purposely doing these details to let us know who their other character is. And here's another one that I noticed. So Lil Perfect took this picture on top of this sign, and I guess it says pavilions, but as you guys can see, only the word villians is in there. And when you think about it, the word Von is in that word. So I underlined it so you guys can see. And this could just be a coincidence, like I said, but they purposely do these things. They look for these small details to let us know in plain sight who they are. And it's obvious that King Von is a female. And it's obvious that King Von is a female. He has so many pictures wearing pink and blue. And pink and blue are the colors of the inverted flag. So this is why he has this picture where the background is pink and blue, letting you know that he's male and female. And right here, he's wearing this pink jacket that looks like it has glitter on it. So it's very obvious that he's a woman. And on top of that, he's wearing pink, white, and blue. Now let's talk about his girlfriend, Asian Doll, because she's clearly a man. As you guys can see right here, she even looks bigger than he does. And Asian Doll is one of the biggest connections between King Von and Lil Perfect, because King Von dated Asian Doll. And Lil Perfect has this interview where she said she really likes Asian Doll and she thinks she's cute and she wants to make a song with her because King Von dated Asian Doll and now his other character loves Asian Doll. So this is definitely not a coincidence. So they really put this one in plain sight. Check this out.
What is your thoughts on female rappers these days, 2018? What do you make of that category?
Everybody's so I mean, everybody doing a look like. We got Cardi B, we got Asian Doll, Cupid Doll, Nicki. Everybody got the look. I like it though, for sure. Everybody throwing that you know, that MC on the goddamn top of the look. And it's very appealing. I think it's dope, you know what I'm saying?
Who do you think is the female rapper right now, in your opinion, to you?
Man, I'm liking Asian Doll. I'm not gonna flex. Nah, Asian Doll real cute though.
By the way, on Asian Doll, have you ever had a chance to meet her?
No, I never had a chance to meet Asian Doll. I'm hoping to meet Asian Doll though.
You would be open to doing a collab?
Hell yeah. She dope as hell, man. I like her music. And her music videos be dope.
What would a song with you and Asian Doll sound like?
Man, that sound dope. I'm not even gonna flex. I don't know what it sound like because I ain't got the beat in mind right now. But with her and me on the same song, that don't sound dope. Right production, right engineer. Hell yeah, that sound live.
Would you want her on a hook? Would you want her just a verse from her? Would you want to go back and forth with her on a verse?
It depends on the song. But I could definitely hear her on the goddamn verse because she be spitting that. So definitely got to throw on the verse.
Is it a song maybe you have on your hard drive right now that would be a good song to have her featured on? Or is it something you'd want to cook up from scratch?
Nah, cook up from scratch. Hell yeah, we got to cook that from the scratch.
And then I'm also going to show you guys a video where Lil Perfect is doing a collab video with another YouTuber, and she says that a girl looks like Asian Doll, and then another guy said that a girl looks like she listens to King Von, which is very ironic because Lil Perfect is standing right next to him as he's saying this.
King Von, yeah.
Don't she like Asian a little bit? Just a little
bit. A little bit, man. A little bit. She got the tongue ring too. Hold on, man. Hey.
You know what she do with that with that tongue ring?
Man. You know them tongue ring, man. Them tongue ring, man. I know, look at her. Hey, yo.
So as you guys can see, Asian Doll and Offset are the same characters that are both based off of Dionne Warwick. So in this comparison right here, Offset and Asian Doll look so much alike. And this is because they're both based off the same old character, which is Dionne Warwick. As you guys can see, they have the same eyes and the same face. So this one is very easy to see. Here's some more comparisons. And if you guys want more information about this, I recommend you guys watch my video about Offset. And Divine Sade also made a video about Offset recently, so you guys can go check that out. I'll put a link to this video in the description. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Last thing I'm going to show you guys is a clip from my old video about Lil Durk and Youngboy, because I exposed how these two characters are fruity, because they showed multiple times that they're also attracted to men like King Von. So I'm going to play this video where I exposed Lil Durk for being with an invert. He was following a girl who is actually openly a man, and she was wearing a bathrobe. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my Patreon. The link is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out.
A lot of people in the whoop. Everybody in the WAP, hit the like button on the whoop. It hit different.
Welcome to or welcome back to Swoop Reactions. I'm about to give you the conclusion and the commentary on this video. If y'all made it to the end of this video, I appreciate y'all so much. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe for more content because it is on its way. Now, in conclusion, this video, King Von is a girl. I have to disagree on that terminology. King Von is not a girl. Neither is his clone, Jasmine Hood. Jasmine Hood is clearly a guy. You know, if you take out your measurements and you do, your due diligence and do your homework on Jasmine Hood. I did a little bit of homework. I ain't gonna front. I ain't do no extra credit or nothing like that. I did some surface level, work. I did the basics. Did the basics. I did the basics on King Von. I don't really know much about King Von either. I wasn't a fan of King Von's music, but now that I'm looking into him, I'm definitely seeing some stuff, and I might actually want to get into some extra credit stuff. If y'all wanted me to get into that, I'm gonna need y'all to react in my comment sections. Y'all need to chat that into existence if that's what y'all want, because I seen y'all reacting on the whoop that I put out, the short, the transvestigation, low key, but it was King Von is not a man. That's the title of that short. Make sure y'all go check it out. It's already in the whoop, but if y'all want to WAP, y'all could go on ahead and press the whole video, and I'll see y'all here right where we're at right now. So, is King Von a girl? No. I don't believe his character fit the description of a girl or a woman or any of that stuff. He fit the description of a man, and, a gay man, but still a man, for what that's worth. Let the record reflect. Now, I could get into the whole, science on why the word woman itself is, kind of a trick word, kind of like nice. Nice means stupid, but a lot of people, they're like, oh, hey, have a nice day. I'm like, oh, don't tell me you have a nice day. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good guy, but I'm not a nice guy. I say all that to say this, right? The alphabet boys, the alphabet people, the contracts symbols, the spells, the 1, 2, 3s and ABCs. You know, these are spells. These are scripted, you know, conscripted, you know, binding codes that, you know, create and mold this world. They've said the pen is mightier than a sword, so you gotta be, and matter of fact, words in reverse is swords, right? So I'm just saying, be mindful of the words that you're using. They say that words don't hurt, and I'm saying bullshit. You know, you could go down for slander. You could be jailed for slander, y'all. You could be jailed for cursing. Y'all know what they say. They call cursing, and they hold you for contempt of court. So, I'm just letting y'all know. Be very mindful of the words that you're using. You know, make sure that, you know, you're using things within the correct context, because ignorance is no excuse. That's what they tell you, and it's true. Ignorance of the law, ignorance of the language is no excuse, y'all. Yeah, did Conscious X use the language incorrectly? Yes. Is he smart enough to correct himself? Yes. Should he correct himself? Yes. But, you know, we ain't gonna harp over that. You know, we just, you know, point that out. Shout out Conscious X, because this is a great video. I think this is a great talking point and all that stuff. You know what also jumped out at me? You doing this video right now. I just did the video on Jess Hilarious, right? Jess Hilarious, JH, Jessica Hood. Now, I'm just saying, you know, we both have this saying about consequences. You know, I think there's correlation, right? Consequences, correlation, consequences, coincidence, consequences, and correlations, and all that. You know, I'm just saying. Y'all let me know if we're some here, some, you know. Y'all let me know what y'all seen, what y'all think of. Maybe I missed something. Maybe y'all seen something or could think of something that I'm just not firing from me right now. But it's okay. You know, eventually I'm going to do more lives. Well, I'm going to do a live probably when I get over 100,000, or not 100,000, 1,000 subscribers. We'll do 1,000 subscribers, and I'll do like a Q&A. I don't know if I'll save it or delete it. I don't know. Y'all let me know when y'all want me to do that, if y'all want me to do that, because don't make me sit up here and waste my damn time just sitting there giving y'all information as far as what I've seen and how I interpreted things. Because y'all go over, y'all sit here for one of these other YouTube shields, and they'll just sit there and lead you to a burning, crock pot, throw your crab ass right in there. They're gonna lead your ass right to the boiler room, lead you to a lake of fire. That's exactly where you're going, fucking around. Yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about all that in the comment section below. Again, it's the dog.
I had 3 different people make 3 fucking different videos on me. One video was hilarious. One video is worth watching, the whole 45 minutes. Shout out to XXX Swoop. Shout out to XXX Swoop. Because at least he's fucking entertaining. The other 2 fucking goofies, they're not gonna fucking make it, bro. The dude with the 36 subs did fucking better than the motherfucker with the 6,000 subs.
Welcome back. It's the...
Perfect.